Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3. Hey guys, let me know if you can hear me. Just give me a sec. Let me check it myself first. Just give me a sec. Yeah, I think I can hear myself as well. Awesome. Can you guys hear me clearly? Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Second. Sorry guys, I'm not in town, so I'm just doing all of this setting, but I think you guys can hear me now. Okay, wonderful. Awesome. I think you guys can hear me, you guys can see me. There's a slight delay, but that's okay. I'll manage the delay as well with you guys. How is everyone? How are you guys doing? I know it's been ages that I've come live, mainly because there's a lot been going on in life as well. So I think all of that is now being managed somehow or the other, and that is why I've come live today. I told you, I think from the last video that you guys saw, the recent video that I had posted about the life update, I think most of you guys would have got an idea or an understanding of what is going on with my life, as I've always been very open with all of you all, and I've been telling you guys about everything. So that is also something I've done. But good. Where are you currently? I'm currently in Bangladesh. I'm not in India right now. I think I should be back in India, I think around next week. So for one more week I'm here. But yeah, got some time today, and anyway today is like a session day because I have a lot of sessions going on for my students. So I thought I'll just come live quickly. I think it's been a while since we spoke about the market, and the market is acting very nice now. I think very nice in a way. I would say that it is consolidating, and also a lot of things have been going on in the market, which is nice. I like it. I'm enjoying the market right now. So a lot of interesting facts and a lot of interesting things going on in the market. So are you guys ready to start the session today? I hope you guys have got your coffee. I've got my coffee here ready as well. Just making it. See, I've got my coffee here ready. So we'll take a good amount of time today. We'll do a small session, not too much actually. We'll do only 30-40 minutes of session. But what we'll do is we'll quickly go through what the market is doing right now. And after that, I would love to understand and I would love to look at the research that all of you guys want me to do. So we'll do a community live research today as well. Okay, so are you guys ready? Yes? Okay. Cool. So first, before we begin, some trolls in the chat. Let's address some trolls as well because we should be open to everything. There's someone, Sahil, saying, don't buy any stock. He tells, I have invested in Laurus Labs, still stuck on losses with it. So two things. I don't know if Sahil has seen all our videos or in the past as well. We had clearly seen Laurus Labs. We had already exited Laurus Labs long ago when we saw that the 2-quarter results were bad, which was basically the rule that we always follow, that if there is 2 quarters of losses continuously, then whatever it is you exit, or you keep a stop loss of whatever you feel fit. My stop loss is anywhere between 15 to 20%. But if you have any stop loss, you should definitely keep stop loss. If you keep your stock invested for 50% down return and then blame someone else for it, then that is just greed that is calling. That is not something that is right. Apart from that, not everyone can have 100% returns on everything. Let's say that you invest in 10 stocks. Not all 10 of them will not go up. 1 or 2 will always go down. 3 or 4 will always go down. But it's the 1 or 2 that actually give you the maximum alpha. So that is basically how it is. So don't get into a negative zone when you're especially in the stock market, because if you look at the market right now in the last 2 years, I'm sure you guys have found a way to make good amount of money, and if you haven't, then definitely it is a problem. But I hope you guys have seen and made a good way on that, right? How many of you all saw those market update videos I put out last 2 weeks ago? I think 2 weeks ago we had put out some market update where we did some swing trading, and some of the swing stocks were also looking really interesting. So we did all of that. But again, guys, you can't invest and say that I'm not going to keep a stop loss. Always keep a stop loss. Okay, always keep a stop loss. See, Bhavani is at a crazy profit in Cupid, almost 500% profit. Bhavani, I always suggest take out some money when you're in good profit. Book some profit out, because the problem is Cupid's also gone up too much, and Cupid predominantly depends on other countries' budget for their commodity. So I would say take a small exit and be happy with it. Don't over leverage it and stay 500% gain on that. I don't think you'll go into a loss, but I think this is completely all right. Okay, cool. Let's begin. Let me quickly share my screen. Let me see. Perfect. This is the right screen. Okay. Beautiful. First, let's look at where the market is right now. Okay. Let's understand a little bit about the market. Okay. Nice zone. So market was definitely overheated. Let me remove this as well. Okay. Market was definitely overheated, as you saw that the market did go up quite drastically like this and hit 22,000 ceiling. Now all this rally over here was mainly because of the pre-election jitters or pre-election buzz that happened when we saw that the assembly polls came out, and obviously people predicting that Modi will win again, and if BJP comes again, then this will become a huge profit for them. Okay, so when the elections came out and when we saw that the elections came into the favor of BJP, we saw the pre-election rally. But you know what happens whenever the market goes up a lot, right? Listen to this very carefully. Whenever the market goes up a lot, there has to be an equilibrium that comes back in the market, right? The market can shoot up like this, but if the companies don't do the same amount of returns, then it has to come back and correct. So right now, if you ask me where the market is currently in a beautiful consolidation zone, right? So basically it did a rally, we did a massive rally. Now the market is very confused. Now the market is like, Shashank, where do I go? Do I go up or do I go down, or should I just go nowhere? So currently the market is reacting to a lot of things that are happening in the news and event triggers right now. For example, we saw the IT results coming out. IT results were no problem, completely fine. Then we saw the beautiful result of HDFC Bank, right? How many of you all saw the HDFC Bank result that came out recently? Right, I felt really bad, to be honest, when the HDFC result came out. I felt really bad because the result was not bad. Okay, I don't know how many of you all actually went through it and saw it. The result was not bad. The result was good only. It was just the expectation of the people and the expectation that HDFC Bank had built in, saying that we are going to do a massive merger between HDFC and HDFC Bank, and that is why we are going to do all this. The only problem that HDFC Bank had were two problems. Their net NPA went up slightly, ever so slightly, and their NIM, or the margin, which is net interest margin, is basically gone down a little bit. But now you guys tell me, do you think a bank like HDFC, which is so fundamentally strong with such a big balance sheet in India, because their margin went down by maybe 1% and their NPAs went up by 0 point something, do you think it is going to become a problem? You guys tell me, do you think margin and NPA going up slightly or going down slightly is going to create a massive big problem for HDFC? The answer is no. HDFC is not built over a day, right? It has been built over sadiyon ka company hai, and I'm sure they will figure out margin growth. It is not something that is not. That is why LIC was so smart. They came and said, I'm going to acquire up to 9.9% stake. They already have 5% stake in HDFC. Now they're increasing their allocation to approximately 9.9%, which is very, very, very smart by them. Very smart by them, which is again kudos to very smart by them. Okay, before we go ahead, guys, please click on the like video or like button. What is this? Every time I have to do this. Even after 2 years, I'm coming back and doing the same thing. Okay. Okay, every time I toggle the screen, it goes off. Okay, I understand. So, coming back to the Nifty chart. So Nifty, there's very clear zones that have been created. One zone is definitely the 21,000 zone that I think we all know, which has been a very, very strong support since a very long period of time. And even if I show you, let me see if I can just log in quickly, or do I have to log in? One sec. Okay, I could log in. See, I'll show you something. I just want to look at the open interest data, okay, and I'm looking at Jan's open interest data from a monthly angle. I would like to look at Feb, actually, not Jan, but either way. Look at the Jan and Feb expiries that are currently there on a monthly time frame, right? I want to look at monthly time frame for this. You will see that 21,250 major zone is right here. 21,000 is one zone, but on the top side there is a lot of resistance. This basically says that on the top side there is huge amount of resistance, whereas on the bottom side there is barely any resistance. The only big resistance I can see is 21,000 and 21,250, right? So basically the current zones are correct. Over here, if you look at 21,000, this is a good zone. But what people are saying from the open interest data that I can analyze, it looks like people are very bearish in the market right now. They are not bullish at all. They feel like the market is a bit too much. Now, if you look at it from a zoomed out perspective, look at this from a zoomed out perspective. Where do you think the market needs to correct for it to complete its journey of the up, down journey? Whenever a breakout happens, there has to be a small retest that happens. Where do you think the market has to come down before going back up even more stronger or ever so stronger? Where do you guys think it should come down? I want you guys to tell me. Where do you guys think it should come down? Okay. Shashank, how did you find the LIC order? It's all over the internet. Yes, Mohammad Abdul Wase is completely right. For it to complete the zone, it should come to 20,000 or 20,200 is where it should basically come back to. It should come back to this zone. But you can't say. See, because there has been a massive gap up over here. It has come down. The first level of defense is going to be 21,000, but looking at the OI data, it doesn't seem very positive here. But again, we need to look at it. Also, please understand that currently in the market, all the good news has been factored in. Each and every good news has been factored into the market. Now it's only going to react to what? What is the market going to react to? Only the results. We saw the IT results coming out. IT results was completely fine. We saw the HDFC Bank results coming out. People are a little sad about the HDFC Bank results that have come out as well. I'm not sad. I really like HDFC Bank. I'm not invested in it, but I don't like investing in extreme large cap companies. I'm more of a mid cap, small cap hunter kind of a person, right? Sorry, I'm just opening my comments here because every time I alt tab my screen, the thing goes for a toss. The screen starts lagging. Okay, so I'm just going to keep it here. Yeah, so everything has been factored in the market right now. So the only thing is that if some bad news comes out, the market will start going into a downward position. If you look at the Bollinger Bands kind of a thing, the market is not overheated right now. The market is completely normal. Even if you look at Nifty from a PE perspective, okay, I keep doing this a lot because everything is all about PE, right? Everything is about, what do you call that? Not PE, but it's all about earnings. It's about realistic earnings with respect to the price that is being played out in the market. So right now we are sitting at 22 PE right now in the market. That means when the market has gone up, the companies have also stepped up their earnings. The companies have also given enough amount of returns. So if these two things happen, we are currently in an okay zone right now, that we are not overly stretched or we are not overvalued right now. So at this point we are okay. At this point we are okay. Okay. You can see the screen, right? I'm sure. Okay, one second. Yeah, you can see the screen. Okay, fine. So this is basically Nifty PE ratios chart from the last, whatever, 20, 25, 20 years, right? From 2000 to 2024, we are seeing this. And this is where we were. We were at 40 PE at one point in 2021. This was immediately after COVID. During the 2008 crash, we had gone up to 26 and then we came down immediately from, we were at 25, then we went down 26 and then 25 and then we went down to 12 at the same year, that was really, really bad. Okay, but right now we are currently back to normal and this looks fine. If you look at HDFC Bank right now, if you quickly look at it, ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. I feel bad for HDFC Bank, but it's literally at rock bottom right now. In fact, it's very funny. Look at HDFC Bank, okay? This is HDFC Bank right now. Usually banks are not valued with PE ratio. They're mostly valued to book ratio, price to book. If you look at HDFC from a max chart perspective, they are currently at their 2009 price to book ratio. They are currently at the 2009 price to book ratio, which is the lowest it's been since 2009 after the entire burst that happened. The price to book is currently trading at 2 point. That is why I think LIC has also come in and taken up. This is very undervalued right now only because it has crashed so much. It has become very undervalued. Even so, it has gone down to almost, yeah, it's very, very, very low. Is it bad? It's definitely not bad. It's a very, very good stock. But it's just got pit-offied a little bit sadly. That's all it has happened in this current market. Can you take fresh positions in this? Is this a good company? So HDFC Bank very clearly has come out and said that in the next few quarters, we are not going to focus on growth. In the next few quarters, we are going to focus mainly on margins because our margins got impacted due to all of these problems. We are going to fix that first and then we are going to take up the growth path again. So as of now, we are not going into growth, which is a very strong statement to have put. So don't expect any crazy movements in the stock for the next 2-3 quarters. I think next 2-3 quarters, it won't move so much. And after 2-3 quarters, once the margins are fixed, eventually it'll start shooting back into profit zone. Did you guys understand till now? One second. Yeah, perfect. You guys understood, right? Okay. Next. Let's look at the TCS result that came out. TCS is doing well. IT companies are back. Reliance is obviously doing extremely well. Reliance is on a new territory, new path. Polycab got screwed mainly because of their beautiful scam that came out, which was quite disappointing and quite sad. Right? Varun Beverages is also sitting at an all-time high, which is slightly overvalued right now. Varun Beverages, from what we have been seeing, is still sitting at 81p. It's a it's way overvalued right now with 81p. It will not move too much if it has to correct, and it's also overpriced right now. So Varun Beverages is slightly sitting at a higher zone. KPIT KPIT is finally coming back into the channel. Beach mein it had got a little overexcited, I feel. KPIT got a little overexcited. Now it's come back, beautifully come back into the channel. Right? As soon as it went up, people are like, calm the fuck down and come down. So now it's come back down into the channel. Sorry for the word. Hopefully it respects the channel and goes, but nothing wrong with this company fundamentally right now. Fundamentally, it's completely alright. This is another company that needs to slow down. This, I don't know what has gone, Atma Aage, I don't know what has gone in this company. I understand you have growth triggers being played. How many of you all know which company this is? How many of you all know which company this is? So take a guess. Which company is this, and what this company owns? Some retail chain. Okay, I want you guys to guess what the retail chain is. It is sitting at 193 stock P ratio, which is just waiting to correct. It feels like this is going to be the next Tata Elxsi. Yes, you're right, guys. It is Zudio, owned by Tata. It is a Tata company, and currently it's on a tear. Trent has been doing well, but only the P ratio has gone off to a little skyrocket zone, only because they're growing also at a rapid pace. Look at the growth. This is quarter on quarter growth. Just look at the growth. It's crazy growth, and even if you look at it here, it is growing quite fast, right? Only because they're increasing a lot of stores and a lot of people are buying right now. But again, I think not a very good company with respect to only the growth that you can see, right? This is quite a lot. We did take a bet on this. I think 2 years ago, I had invested in this company from my mother-in-law's account. It is currently sitting at 100% gains, this one and Apar. So I did invest in this a long time ago. Right now, I would say it's a little too stressed. I think I should book little profits from that. I've not booked in a bit. So I think that should something I should do. Do you guys want to see what stocks I had bought 2 years ago for my in my mother-in-law's account? It was a small account, not a big account, but I keep managing her account. So I think 2 years ago, I bought some stocks 2 years ago, and I'll show you the price at which I bought as well. If you guys want to see, I can show that to you. Should I show it to you? Yeah. Let me see if I can open it. Okay, 1 second. This is my personal account right now. This is personal as in it's something that I don't use much. I use my corporate account more for everything. No, where is it? Holdings, family. Where did it go? Select, deselect. Yeah, look at this now. Okay. So this was my mother-in-law's account. All the stocks were picked by me 2 years ago. So the biggest winner, one of the biggest winner was Apar Industries. I had bought 30 shares at 2705, now sitting at 5463 at 101% gain. The profit and loss statement also is around 82,000 rupees profit. BDL, which is Bharat Dynamics, went up recently. Actually, it didn't go up a lot, but in 2 years, this has gone up to around 49.87. ICICI Bank, I took a little safe bet because see, this is my mother-in-law who, let me know if you guys can see it again. I swear it's rip stream only. Wait, let me close this off. Yeah. Yeah, it's so weird because I could see everything going on, and I think my software froze more than, yeah, it's not internet, it's my software that froze. Stupid software. 1 sec. Okay, I think you can see now. Okay, 1 sec. See, whenever I do live like this, no, the people just don't like it, I feel. Okay, now what do? I need to open it on my phone also and keep just to be safe. 1 second. Okay, just give me a sec. Let me go back into my zone again. Okay. You can see my screen now. Can you guys see the Nifty 50 screen that is there? You should be able to see the screen, right? Okay, beautiful. Okay, cool. Now, coming Nifty has given, see, 1 year mein Nifty has given almost 20% return, right? In 2 years, it would have given much more. Let's assume 2022, it was at 17,000, now it's at 21, almost similar returns only. So 21% return in the last 2 years. You guys can see my screen now, right? You guys can see, right? I can see that you guys can see your screen. Okay, so that means ICICI Bank has literally not performed well. Screen quality is low and scrappy. What happened? Abhi tak to chal raha tha. 1 sec. switch off your video and screen share. No, I don't have to switch off my video and screen share. One sec, guys. Okay, let me try. I think it is this problem or what? Let me switch off my thing now. 1 second. Is it okay now? Yeah, I know. It's a massive lag going on. No, it's the software that is creating an issue. It is not the internet. See, I'll tell you why I feel it's the software doing an issue. Because, let me show you something. And guys, I don't think it's an issue of the laptop also, because it's a brand new Apple laptop, right? It's a MacBook Pro M3 Max, M3 Pro chip. So I don't think it's that. I don't think it can't be the internet also. I think it's just a software that Streamlabs that I've downloaded is creating an issue. Next time I'll do it from Zoom. Actually, I can just do it from Zoom or Google Meet itself next time. Okay, but now it's fine, right? Now you guys can see. Is it fine now? Okay, yeah, I think I should try OBS. Streamlabs is a little shit. Okay, fine. Let me go back into, I've removed the face cam for now so that it doesn't blur for you guys. So now let's just go back into the learning part, okay? So let's just go back. See, every time this black screen happens, right? That's because I'm moving through monitors like this, right? So that is why I'm doing left. Okay, either way. So ICICI Bank has not performed. Then we have KEI Industries sitting at 50% gains, right? Which is good. Nestle not around 25%. Again, it's not bad. I should not cry about Nestle giving me 25%. We have TCS at 13% because TCS fell down. We have Titan sitting at 31%, which has definitely given me more alpha than my Nifty itself. And finally, Trent has given me 103%, again a massive profit. And then we have Varun Beverages, which has also given me a good profit. It is 60 shares of free shares that I'm keeping because I got the bonus allotment and then I exited because it was overvalued. And now it is sitting at good profit. So these are free shares that are currently going. Overall, this portfolio has gone up by 62% in the last 2 years, along with a 1 lakh. I have removed 1 lakh in the last 1 year as well because I wanted to offset the long-term capital gain. So if you look at all of that into the picture, I think definitely it worked out into a massive favor. Understood? Cool. Okay, so this is basically what is going on. Just to give you guys an understanding of how I select stocks, how I invest. I have made a few more baskets as well for this year. I was very bullish on the railway sector last month, and I think railway sector has been very kind to me last week. So that has also done well. Okay. So as I said, coming back to the chart, this is just, somebody was saying IDFC. IDFC is taking a correction right now. I would not rule out IDFC at all. From a long-term perspective, I would not rule out IDFC at all. IDFC is good. But if you ask me, banking sector right now is doing well. So no issues with the banking sector at all. So it's completely all right. Looking at Persistent. Yeah, definitely overvalued. Persistent is definitely overvalued right now. So I would take a small pause on Persistent. Don't get into fresh buying right now. Look at this. Persistent, little overvalued right now. Let it correct, but then it's also sitting at 8,378. So that is there. Railway, I think, how many of you all remember that recent small case video did you guys watch that I made? I recently made a small case video. How many of you all saw it? Let me see, I might have to log in again. Oh no, I don't have to log in. How many of you all saw that? The recent small case video? Let me just check if it was here. It was called the New Year 2024 video that I made. Literally on Jan 1st, I made this video. Let me just show you. Okay. I'll tell you why. I want to show you something very beautiful. Okay. See this. Where is it? I'll show you something. I want to really show you something. This is something that I think a lot of you guys have to see. So this was what I made. Okay. It was called My Winning Portfolio for 2024 10 Stocks High Growth Potential video. Okay. I made this 3 weeks ago. You know what happened to this video? And I even put out my entire rationale for selecting those 10 stocks. Obviously, this is, guys, let me be very clear. I'm not a SEBI registered advisor. This is not financial advising, whatever. I have just told what is my top 10 picks and my reasoning behind these top 10 picks that I feel is doing well. Mainly because, and if you see some of the companies like Titagar, RVNL, Mazdok were all in the government space. Ramkrishna is also in the railway theme. I went slightly bullish on the railway theme, right? Now, I'll show you the comments, okay? Most of them have already rallied 2x, 3x. One should avoid buying in FOMO. Okay, understood. Don't buy now, wait for correction. Okay, fine, understood. Right? A lot of people kept saying that all these companies have already rallied so much, so it is not a good thing to invest in these companies. A lot of people already said that it went up by 2x, 3x, 4x, and that is why you should not buy. Now, this is one small problem I want to address with a lot of people looking at stock market, right? Everyone's like, it's gone up, gone up, gone up. I'm not going to buy. Somebody manipulated him that P45 is a good thing, etc. They don't understand that there are some growth triggers playing off in the market at this point. Now, will this small case be good after 5 years? I don't think so, right? Will this be good for 2024? I definitely think so. Mainly because, as you can see, in the last not even a month, it's been 2nd Jan to 27 Jan. This is currently sitting at 7.39% profit, right? Literally, I made the video. I think I launched the video on 1st Jan, if I was not wrong. 2nd Jan. Look at this. So from 2nd Jan, it's sitting at a 7.39% gain. Now, this is the biggest problem I have with people, that whenever I talk about something, there is always good to have a decent conversation. But a lot of people think that if a stock price has gone up 100%, it will not go up anymore. Why is that understanding there? Like, for example, even if you look at KPI Green, right? How many of you have seen this company called KPI Green? KPI Green has been going up since the last 5 years. Okay, if I said that Shashank, it went up 100% over here, I would not invest. If I said it went up 100% here, I would not invest. If it went up 100% here, I would not invest. It's gone up 10 times from there. Why? Because you should only look at what is going to happen in the future. Is there enough growth triggers to play? For example, KPI Green, are there enough growth triggers playing? Yes, the green energy is doing well. For example, RVNL or Titagar, are there enough growth sectors playing, growth triggers playing? Yes. How many of you have seen the recent railway budget that said that there's going to be 1 lakh crore budget allocated to the entire railway space, and not just to the railway space, everything is going to be revamped in the railway. Now, railway doesn't mean only coach manufacturing companies. Okay, railway is not Titagar Jupiter. Railway is also IRFC. I don't know how many of you have seen IRFC. What a company that the Indian government has made. It is mind blowing. They've literally made a separate company only to finance railway companies. Now, for the next 4 years, there's going to be massive spending from the government given. Right? It is a given that the government is going to spend 1 lakh crore on the entire railway infrastructure, get complete new Vande Bharat trains, put new tracks, put new seats, put everything new. So what are the companies that will do well? IRFC is going to do well, IRCON is going to do well, RVNL is going to do well, people have to build train stations also, right? Titagar is going to do well, all the railway companies, Cosmic CRF is already gone up so much. I don't know if you guys saw this, but then when we talk about companies like Cosmic CRF, you're like, Shashank, look at this. I'm not going to invest in this. It has already gone up too much. Now, if you're not investing because it's gone up too much, I understand. Okay, that you say that it is too much. I understand only if the PE ratio is over whack, right? If it's at 112, I would say, yeah, wait for a particular thing and then find out. But if the PE ratio is reasonable, right? And if it has gone up, like IRFC has gone up and the PE ratio is quite reasonable, right? 37 is little high, but it's not bad. It's not something that I would say I'm not going to invest because 1 lakh crore ka trigger is coming. Now, if that trigger plays out, this company is a pure play finance company for the Indian government and it's tax-free company, right? Again, just giving you an example that whenever I show something that 35,000 small case, a lot of people said, guys, no, this will not go up. It is within a month, it has gone up 7%. Within a month. And what is Nifty? In 1 month, it has given minus 2%. Now, I'm not saying that this is the end, right? We still have 11 more months to go. We don't know what will happen. It might correct. It might go from 7 to 3%. Nifty might beat me in the future, but I'm just saying the thought process should change because now see, continuously they'll keep winning orders. The stock price will go up because they win orders. And after 1 year, you'll understand, okay, the sector has played out. Everything has been factored in. Then you move on to the next thing. Now, if the government changes, exit the small case ASAP. I don't think that will happen. This was all created in the assumption that the government will remain the same. But the minute if the government changes, I think you should exit all your portfolio and sit down for next 6 months. If Modi loses that day, or if BJP loses that day, remove all your stocks and sit down. Ruk jao. For 1 year, I don't think I would invest. I would go invest in gold and sit down. Gold will go flying up at that point, right? But always understand themes. And I want to talk to you a little bit more about themes. Can you guys tell me which are good themes in the market right now? Can you guys tell me which are the good themes in the market right now for the next 3-4 years? Next 3-4 years, we have some really good themes playing out in the market. Okay? Let me show you some themes. 1 second. Okay? For example, we have green energy theme. right? We have companies like Adani Green, we have KPI, all of these playing out in the, even Suzlon is now weirdly doing well. Suzlon is sitting at 40 rupees per share at 50,000 crore market cap, right? Then we have railway theme, which the government is playing, GOVT. Government is playing the railway theme. We have a lot of companies in the railway theme. I've already spoken about it multiple times in the past. We also have the consumption theme playing on. What is consumption theme? Companies like your Tata Consumer, Starbucks. Okay. We have Trent playing on the consumption theme as well. We have DMart that is doing really well, but only high PE on DMart. That is a big problem for DMart right now. So these are some of the companies in the railway, in the consumption theme doing really well, including gold, right? Gold companies, mainly Titan, Senco. These are some companies that are doing really well. Then we have infra. Infra is like a massive theme. Massive theme is infra, right? Now infra, there are airports coming in. Adani Airports is apparently coming out with their own new airport game that is coming out. Adani Airport IPO is coming out, so that's again crazy. But in infra theme, you can look at power sectors doing well in the infra theme also. Roads, railways, road railways doing well. Roads is doing well. Defense theme is also there. Defense theme is Mashdoc. Only Mashdoc and HAL. That's it in defense. Mainly, I'm talking about Mashdoc, and the highest beneficiaries will be this. And out of these two also, I think the highest beneficiary would be Mashdoc more than HAL. Only because the government is allocating more budget to Mashdoc than HAL right now, which is in the docking space, right? So that is doing really well. And EV, our evergreen EV, Tata Motors though is doing well only, but we still need to see more companies. For example, I saw Gensol, which is Blue Smart Mobility's holding company, is doing really well. Visward, I think there are some stupid companies also in the EV space that are trying to act cool and say I'm in EV. One more very interesting theme that came out recently. Smart meters theme. I think it's HBL or HPL, I don't know. But smart meter theme is also, so many themes are there, right? Now you know that these themes are going to play out in the next 4 years. Now if I know that these themes are going to do well in the next 4 years, would I invest in these themes or cater my portfolio around these themes for the next 1-2 years? Or should I invest in something like sugar? Should I invest in something like paper, textile? What will give me more alpha? What will give me more returns? Will it this or this? So obviously the option number 1 will play out better than option number 2. इसका भी time आएगा because these are cyclical business, right? इसका भी time आएगा. But option 1 has a higher chance of winning as compared to option 2. That is what I'm trying to tell. Okay. So again, coming back, let me just close this. So yeah, Nifty were completely alright right now. This is also okay. So again, coming back, I just wanted to show you guys a little bit about this. Angel One also had a small problem. You guys saw Angel One. This had a massive problem, came back literally to its breakout zone, mainly because the growth has stalled. Again, market expectations, the customer acquisition cost went up quite drastically, and you see a massive dip coming on here. But again, I'm not too worried about Angel One, only because Angel One, I would say, is a very temporary small term dip. I'm not too worried about Angel One right now. 1 second, I'm just checking if the stream is there. Yeah, stream is still there, thank God. Yeah, so Angel One, I'm not too worried, only because this next 4 years, security companies, AMC businesses are going to do really well, right? You see anyone, you see all the AMC businesses and security companies, a lot of people are bullish on IIFL Securities also. Look at this. It's doing really well, IIFL Securities right now, right? This is a proxy of Angel One. Share India is also doing really well. Share India is a little undervalued, also sitting at 14, but this is also in similar space, but it's not exactly broking. They have their own proprietary algorithm that they're using to trade and all that, right? So it's not exactly broking. So this is also doing well. So AMC business is doing well because now, like for example, Grow is launching their own AMC. You see now Angel One is launching their own AMC. They're coming out with their own stock price. So all of these things are happening as well, right? So wealth management companies, AMCs, are going to predominantly do well. So broking stocks will do well going forward, right? So that is basically for the entire theme that is there. Understood till now? Did you guys understand till now? Yes or no? Okay. Now let's do a quick community research session. Let me see if I can add my face back again. A little risky by Streamlabs, but 1 second. Guys, till then, are you guys ready to do a very quick community session? Oh, I shouldn't have deleted it. Okay, give me, see, I'm putting my face back and putting it down here. Hope it doesn't lag. Okay, guys. Now give me 4 to 5 give me names of companies, and we will quickly choose. We'll do a poll, and those poll will now start doing. We will check what to do. Okay, quickly give me 4 to 5 companies names, and I will check that. Also, in the meanwhile, I think another thing that I've been very open to you guys about, and I have started sharing it across all my socials, or if you see all my videos, you will see that I've started sharing my verified PNL as well. So for all the people who feel, because recently a lot of the scam stuff happened in the market, and a lot of people are saying scam is going on in the market, because a lot of people who are in the financial influencing space used to come, used to teach, used to give all of these tips, and then they used to be in massive loss of crores and crores of rupees. So I don't have that kind of money that you guys think that financial influencers have to make, because I'm not in the top 1% of that. But whatever I have started doing well on that, and I've been open about the verified PNL also, which I think you guys have already seen. If you have not seen, go to one of my previous videos, udhar comments section mein rahega. Okay? Chalo, next. Let's take 4 companies now. Let's do a quick poll. Okay. Ugro Capital, Dhwani, but I've gone through it. Something seems off. I don't know why, but something seems off. Angel One. Okay, I think a lot of people have invested in Angel One. Let me keep one option as Angel One. Sadly, it's fallen down also. Then we have KPIT. Okay, we can do KPIT. Then we have ICICI Bank. Nahi yaar. Why you want banks? Banks are too dicey right now, including Yes Bank. All the people who are holding Yes Bank. Yes Bank is already sitting at 70,000 crore market cap. Max to max, अगर अच्छा हुआ तो भी थोड़ा ही जाएगा. Okay, fine. One more company. Geo Financial. God knows, even I don't know what is happening with Geo Financial, to be honest. Even I don't know what is happening with Geo Financial. Okay. Tega. I've never heard of Tega. What is Tega? I mean, I've heard of it, but I've not gone deep into it. Okay. Guys, check now. Check now. This is the poll. This is the poll. Okay, so we have 29% for Electra, almost 30% for Electra, and 27% for Angel One. So I think a lot of people, 146 people have voted. Come on guys, there's 370 people. Just vote. It's free of cost to vote. Also, there's 350 people watching and there's 127 likes. Itna hi hai to udhar click kar rahe ho, udhar bhi click karo like button pe. It takes 2 seconds. I'm not asking you to do anything else. You don't want to subscribe, don't subscribe. I've never asked you to subscribe. Like to karo so that I feel that my time is not wasted after coming here for so many. RVNL, this, that. Okay, fine. Okay, I think the consensus goes to Electra. So let's quickly look at Electra then. We'll do a quick review of Electra. Is that okay? Chalo, let's not waste any more time. Okay, let's go into Electra. Let's find out what is happening with Mr. Electra. We'll open everything. First, let's look at the chart. Okay, I'm just closing all of this. These were my previous zones in Electra. I made profit once, not only once in Electra, and then I removed it. I should have held on to it. Bus's theme really played out. So, very interesting how Electra is playing out right now. Very interesting. Okay, it's currently sitting on a new zone. Okay. From the stock price, from the chart perspective, it is not saying anything new. From the stock price perspective, nothing new is coming out. Let's look at Electra's boss. P is unbelievably high. Maybe something is coming in. Let's look at it. ROE, ROC is okay. It's trading at 11 times market cap to sales ratio, which is again quite over. Unless the result comes really well. See, I'll tell you one problem, guys, with this company. I'm not saying it's a bad company. It's definitely a good company. Problem क्या होता है, if the result comes out really well, the stock price won't move so much. Mainly because it is still sitting at 11 times market cap to sales, which is basically a valuation which is sales to sales multiple valuation, and it is sitting at 155 PE. So even if the result comes out really well, I feel it's already factored in. Number one. So it has to come out well, because if it comes out bad, it'll become a big problem, right? What is happening with respect to quarterly results? 177, 256, 376, 216, 307, 462. Order book kitna hai? Right now it's growing a lot. Reserves are okay. Borrowings are okay. Shareholding pattern is fine. FIs are completely alright. Let me check. Results are out today. Is it already out, or is it out or coming out? Okay, let's check. Resignation of director. Hey, आ गया. Oh shit. 1 second. 1 second, guys. I have to switch on. Okay. Can you guys see this till now? I've opened Electra Green Tech ka screen. Can you see it till now? Okay, beautiful. I'm just going back. Let's look at the result. Standalone result in INR rupees lakhs. So 331. Is it 331? What is the last? Arey baap re. 342 was their last result, and March was 376. Okay. 1 second. Quarter ended 330. Okay, it's fine. Total income is 334. Is this standalone? Where is consolidated? Yeah, let's look at consolidated. I don't like looking at standalone. Okay, chalo, let's see this now. 331. Okay. Expenses is 29 crores in total profit before tax. Okay. 1 second. Thank you. Consolidated. Okay, finally. So total result is 344 crores. So definitely revenue growth is being seen here. That is fine. Profit before tax is also better compared to the last quarters, and profit is also good compared to last 2 quarters. What is the EPS? It has gone up to 3.29. 3.29 is the current EPS right now. Okay, coming back here. $3.29. Okay. 1 second. Yeah, abhi aaya na? This is the result, right? Correct. This is exactly the result. So let's look at the last trailing 12 months ratio. Trailing 12 months sitting at 10.98. Okay. 10.98 into 155. Definitely 155 is a bit too much right now. Okay. 10.98 into 155. 1701. See, even after the result has come out, it seems that the stock price should only go up by 3 points for it to maintain 155. So in my opinion, even though the results have come out, I don't think it's the results are good, but just because the market is already just because the company is already overvalued right now, I think you will see a small correction maybe in the next, because it's already sitting at 155 PE. Nobody's gonna I know who's gonna buy at 155 PE. Even if you take trailing 12 months and you annualize the EPS at trailing 12 months, it's sitting at 10.93. Let's look at forward. Chalo. 3.29. Okay. 3.29 plus 2.2. Okay, let's do it this way. I'm doing forward. Okay. 3.29 plus 2.2 was the previous year. Plus, let's assume 3.45 plus let's assume 3.7. I'm assuming a standard 10% growth rate. Even at a normal 10% growth rate, if it sits at the current PE, it should be at 200 points more. The upside seems very, very, very minimal. This is assuming that in the forward PE, it's sitting at, it gives good result and it grows almost by 10%. The upside seems very limited, guys. Okay. Let's see the segmental assets. Obviously, e-bus division is doing well. Order book. Did they say anything on the order book? 1 second. No, not here. They'll release the presentation very soon, so I'm not worried about that. Setting up a new plant of 500 capacity. Okay, this is fine. 8,200 orders in hand. Let's assume a little bit more on that. So almost 10,000 order book should be there right now. It should be here. $10,000 buses a year. I don't know. It feels a little overvalued. At this point, feels a bit overvalued, guys, to be honest. Thoda, it is in the scary territory, if you ask me. It is not in a good, comfortable zone, if you ask me. It is not in a very good zone. Yeah, screen pixelate only when I'm changing the screen, so don't worry about that. Okay, it is some stupidity that is there at my PC, but it's completely alright. No, if you ask me, guys, little overvalued. Little overvalued. I'm not comfortable with this valuation. Definitely not comfortable, because I'm sure there are other companies out there which are already doing well and can do much better going forward as well. Understood? So this, I would say, is slightly on the overvalued territory. I would take a back step on this. Don't go too deep into this. Cool? Okay, let me just stop this for now. I think, oh yeah, 1 minute. Okay. Angel one I'll do next time. Sorry, whenever I switch the screen, this. Okay, let me do one thing, guys. Angel one I'll do next week. By then I'll fix the software bug or software nonsense that is going on. Next week I'll see if I have time. I'll come live again on Saturday next week. We can do Angel one review, because Angel one I've done full Janam Kundli research on Angel one I've done. So let's see about that as well. Okay. So yeah, Pulkit, even though 150 was after December results, how is that possible? Oh yeah, 150 was after December results. You're right, Pulkit. It's unbelievable. It's just too much. 10.98 trailing 12 months EPS is sitting at 155. That means it was sitting at 160, 170 before the trailing 12 months came in. That is what I said. It's a bit too much right now, and I wouldn't be very comfortable owning a part of this. So I would definitely take a pause on this. Right? Do not go in this. But I have already shown you which companies are going to do well this year. 2024 is going to be a good year. 2024, 2025 is going to be a very good year. You better take advantage of this year. I'm telling you guys, trust me, you will make a lot of money if you apply your brains properly and find out what sectors are doing well. Stay invested in good momentum trending based sectors, and stay invested for the long term only, not for the short term. Minimum 1-2 years. If you stay invested, you will make a lot of money in the next 2 years, and you will beat Nifty. Don't go chasing for everything that is there in the market. You will eventually lose money. Just pick your 10 rockets or pick your 10 beautiful stocks, buy 10 stocks and sit down for the next 1 year. And hopefully they will start doing really well, and pick stocks across the sector. Remember, I showed you all of that. Pick stocks across the sector. It will start doing really well. Okay. Awesome. Chalo guys, I just wanted to do this quick session with you guys. I think it's almost been 1 hour. I wanted to do a 30-minute session, but that went up too much. But if you guys like this, please give a like on that, and also say in the chat section that you like today's session. We did a lot of learning with respect to what Nifty is. We did a lot of learning with respect to whether it was overvalued or undervalued. We also spoke about stop losses that you should have. Also guys, whatever you invest in, wherever you invest in, whatever you invest in, please keep your own stop loss. Please keep your own stop loss, right? Don't come and blame other people every time I've seen this, people will blame someone else for their greediness. Don't do that. Keep a stop loss. 10%, 15% gaya niche, nikal jao. Don't ask for anybody. Don't wait for anybody. No one is coming. I don't have the time to come and tell you, acha suno na, you have to remove this. I told you. It's not going to happen. So you please have your own thing. For all the people who are in the community, we have a session at 7 p.m. So I'll meet you guys at 7 p.m. for the banking session. But till then, enjoy guys. Have fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Every weekend I'll try doing a live session like this so you guys have some fun as well. And we will learn together. If you guys liked this, in the comment section say you liked it, so that I know next time I can come live and have some fun with you guys as well. Okay? Chalo guys, this is me, Shashank Udupa, signing off. Take care. See you guys. Bye.